you copy one more constructor here, you paste here. See, so now see what happened here. It is giving an error. Why? Because duplicate method constructor overload. Duplicate method, I told you that constructor is a special method. Duplicate method constructor overload, this is the constructor name as the class name. Always the constructor name is equal to class name. Okay, this is our class name, same constructor name also. In type constructor overload, this is the class name. Okay, constructor overload dot, this is the class name dot constructor name. Okay, duplicate. So that moment you need to say overloading means what? Different parameters. Here it is called 0 parameter. You can comment it, this is as no parameter, otherwise 0 parameter constructor. No parameter, 0 parameter. Here we can keep some parameters like int x, int a comma int b. Okay. Now there is no any error. Why? Because the duplication of the special method constructor, now it is removed by simply passing two parameters. Okay, these two parameters, two variables I have passed here, a comma b. These are int type of variables. Now as per your definition, constructor overloading, constructor name same but with different parameters. So now as per our definition, we have structured, we have written the code. Now what happened, you try to understand here. Whenever you create the object, where is your main method? This is the main method. So within this, if you create the object for this constructor class, whenever you create the object, suppose for this class I have created one object here. Suppose take obj. I told you that any object name you can take any object name. Object is equal to our, what is the syntax to create the object? First of all, class name. First of all, class name. This is the syntax. You write constructor overload. This is the class name, then after object name, then new keyword, then same constructor overload. This is the constructor. Now semicolon. Now what happened? One object created for this class. Okay, so why it is giving error means the value of the local variable. Many times in the classes I told you that once constructor is created, so within the constructor I told you that is a special method. This is a special method to initialize the instance variables, object variables. Okay, so local the value of the local variable is not used. So here we need to pass the values for these variables. These are parameters, but we need to pass the arguments here. We need to pass the argument here. Okay, so if I pass the arguments here as a values for integer, okay, 7 comma 9. So now two values I have passed. So how can I access this? How can I okay, now where is that zero no parameter constructor? Here put a print statement simply. Okay, system dot out println. Here you accept it. Here you put a comment. It is no parameter constructor, 0 parameter constructor, Okay, no argument constructor, all are equal. Okay, it is no parameter constructor because I have not passed any parameter here. So sometimes it is called zero parameter, otherwise non-parameter, otherwise okay, no argument constructor. Okay, all are equal. So now after that, here you copy this one, you copy, you paste. So here two parameters I have passed. So it is a two parameter constructor. It is two parameter constructor. Then the value of x and y, a and b is a and b is okay, because two parameters I have passed here and the values are I have passed here, so that automatically the value of a and b is comma will not be taken here, plus you need to give plus here, a into b, a star b. So multiplication, I want to get the answer as the multiplication. So whenever you compile this, run this code, so you remove this, you put in comment section object created. So you run this code, it is two parameter constructor. The value of a in b is 63. Why? Because you have passed the value 7 into 9. 7 into 9. Okay, so by one object created, okay, 7 9 passed, so these values will be given here. Two constructors are created, don't be confused with that. Once you pass the values, so which constructor will be these values will be passed to which constructor? Zero parameter. So the Java compiler simply understood that if you pass two arguments values as in constructor, okay, so these will be passed to two parameter constructor. This is two. So for this, if you want to get this printout statement, so then you need to create one more object for this. One more object you need to create constructor. You paste here. You now here don't pass any parameter because it is zero parameter. It is no parameter. No need to. But here duplicates. Okay, the object is duplicated, so you change this as object 1. Okay, now you run this code. So what happened here? So it is two parameter constructor, it is no parameter constructor. In two parameter constructor, what is the statement? You want to get this multiplication expression. It is not statement, it is expression. Okay, multiplication expression, you want to get it that. Okay, it is in a algebraic expression that will be executed. So the value of that algebraic expression is 63. So what do you mean of this? This is called what? One type of constructor overloading as the method overloading. In method overloading, so method name same, but different parameters same, constructor name same but with different parameters. So what is that? Method overriding means method name same, and parameters also same. That is called method overriding. But in method base class and child class, so base class has a method name and child class has a method name.